No, ma'am. That is not what I clicked. Guys, so today, Neptune went direct. Hey, Nammy. They fixed it. Well, how do you like that? Thank you. Please hit the like button on your way in. It helps support the channel and helps the algorithm know we are real. All right. Oh, stitching. Look, that's a beautiful start. Six of Wands, strength, and then the world's underneath. Oh, good job. Be open to receive. Queen of Cups energy. I feel like you're already like vibing there. Oh yeah. Yep. You finished whatever tier of spiritual school that was. Good job. Good job. Good job. Aww. People are singing your praises right now. Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups. People are thinking about you in high vibration. Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups. See what I mean? All the cups, all the good ones. Ooh, Empress. Abundance. People want to start over. But I also feel like in general, that is the new cycle. And so you're going to receive what it is that you've been putting out energetically, emotionally, financially, all of these things. Like reciprocity, but balanced. Mm-hmm. Oh, why y'all singing that song? Oh, all right, hold on. What's that about, Holy Spirit? What is that about? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What is that? Why y'all singing that song? Oh, that's for people who missed out on a golden opportunity with you, bruh. Because they were singing, "Don't you know no good? Don't you know no good?" And I started cracking up because, right, that's the whole point. They didn't recognize who you are, like, right? They didn't appreciate you. And now that we have this beautiful energy of Neptune going reverse, I mean direct, excuse me, people are feeling like, uh-oh, they messed up. A little bit too late. It's becoming very, very clear, and it'll become more crystallized, if you will, the more we get away from the retrograde energy of Neptune. I was expecting them to tell me what sign it went direct in. Oh, it does. In Pisces, which makes sense. Home territory, right? Because I was looking at Pisces 12th house energy on my little cheat card, as I like to call it. Oh, look, 10 of Cups. Especially for like communities, families, and things like that. Death card energy, that's karma, results of past actions, hidden supports and limits, institutions, and inner social conflict. And so Yeah, there are lots of people who have a little bit too late recognize you don't know what you got till it's gone. They rejected you. And beyond just that, when all you did was pour into them, because look at the hand, look how it's tilted, look how it's offering, right? They didn't realize how special it was until it was no longer being offered. This rat energy, somebody did you dirty. There's also the energy of someone making things unnecessarily hard on you, and all you did was show. Wow. You offered lots of ideas, lots of inspiration. You were solid. You were beneficial. Somebody thought they were manipulating you. And then, you said, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Right? I feel like you might have even told somebody that, yo, when I'm out, my energy come with me. Somebody's been hitting walls since you took your love away. I like the old school jam. Girl, don't take your love away. All right. Ooh, yeah, 10 swords. They did you dirty, 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 dirty. A lot of things behind your back. Look, there's that manipulation energy. People never thought you would lay them to rest. That you would overcome some of the obstacles and hurdles that they put in your way. See, look, 4 swords, right? You've overcome whatever this community put you through. Right. And see, what's understood don't need to be explained. King of Swords energy. But right up top, we have 9 of Wands, Temperance, Star, 5 of Pentacles, Devil, and there's the Strength. Right. Like, you were not supposed to be able to get through this, right? This was all supposed to stagger your ascension. But all it did was make you, ooh, look at the swords. See, ooh, you was wise as a child, all I could see. There's this maturation. So this isn't like a short amount of time. And now that you're gone, now that you're no longer there, right? And you're no longer open to them. Wow. They never thought you was going to get on your merry way and take all your love with you. Like, I'm getting, there's a void, there's a hole, there's a depression. But don't worry, these are the same people who were conspiring behind your back, plotting, planning, thinking you would always. I don't like the word always, like, especially when we're talking about, people and, that pigeonhole. The word is almost like a hex. But then, your spiritual strength shows up because you chose healing. You actually didn't give up on yourself. You learned to, create peace and stillness within. You alchemize the energy with the magician there. It's so cliche. You've gone through what no one thought you would. You've overcome what no one thought you could. Because you're this person. See that cup? See? That's the whole thing. Being hidden in plain sight. Like, see the hand of the divine holding you, protecting you, uplifting you. Same energy, Hierophant, Ace of Cups, right there. You're his child, Empress. You were always protected through this journey, on this mission, on this assignment. Needless to say, this was all part of the plan, 2 of Wands. And now that everyone has shown their true colors, Seven of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. See, you can't. Your victory, your success, you earned it. The opportunities, the doors, you stepping into your divine birthright, star energy, your ascension, it's just for you and those like you. But everybody gets their own abundance, right? Because there's more than enough to go around, right? We don't do scarcity. Grand rising. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, this new beginning. They really thought they was going to be able to take it from you. I mean, like straight steal it, like Destiny Swap, like they was going to line themselves, being patient, whole time plotting, planning, and scheming. You okay. Look, Ace of Swords. See, your discernment is second to none. Ace of Swords with the Hermit. Ooh, speak, Lord. That's the type of time you was on. Speak to me. Oh my God. I'm sorry. That is one of my favorite songs. Hello. Good morning. Woo. So look, they feared this cycle that you're starting, World, Nine of Swords, because as all things come into this divine fulfillment for you, bliss, happiness, joy, serendipity, if you will, they go into a cycle of the Nine of Swords. That's that can't sleep at night. And wonder why. Because maybe God is trying to tell you something. Yep. Oh yeah. Ooh, Five of Cups. Yeah, you got to repent, baby. But you know what you did. You know what you did. You could have chose Jesus, but you didn't. You could have chose ascension, but you didn't. You could have died to the self and saved your soul, but that's not what you chose. And now judgment is upon them. We saw judgment, but it's okay. Right. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. Right. And they have to watch you be victorious, be successful, be seen in the public eye. On the big screen is actually what that's giving me. Because look, I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. Look, Queen of Wands, and then look, High Priestess. So you stepping out of the lot, like from the shadows onto the world stage. World, Six of Wands, Queen of Wands, right? And they can't go with you. Look, all part of the plan. Look, they didn't even realize they was steering you towards you. Whew, whew. Well, you slew a devil. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you did. They tried to block you. They really did. They tried to stop you. They tried to lay your ass to rest. I'm not joking. But see, like I said, the hand of God protects you. Yo, I just saw the Emperor. He said, I got the power. It's getting kind of heavy. So if the energy's lighter, for so many reasons, nobody want to talk about it. But you know, you moving different. Ooh, ooh. So be mindful of people trying to, like, you know, spin the block right quick, come talk to you, you know, make amends. It's a no. This is a warning, okay? Because there's the Seven of Wands. There's the seven. Not the seven. It is the Chariot, which is the number 7. That's 77. Okay. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. All of this is just them trying to get at this. Okay. That's huge. And here's the thing: you put in the energy and the repair for the generations. The 10 of Pentacles, you earned this. 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Empress. Like this behind the scenes, hard work, dedication. Like you literally gestated this. It's your baby. It's your creation. She's literally holding the ankh. This is something I'm very much getting your brainchild. Yep. You and the divine. You've earned this. Baby. No, I mean that. You've helped generations. So be mindful of people coming back from your past, trying to connect, trying to sing your praises, your big ups right now, trying to give you your flowers. Tell them you don't need their flowers. You grew your own, baby. Look, Empress, she chucked full of ideas. Look, ooh, I got chills. It come from you. It come from you. You the abundant one. You the creative one. You did the hard work. It's your life of luxury to live. And this is not about being stingy. This is about knowing who was for you, who was against you. Let your cutoff be your cutoff. Discernment. Look. Remember that. Queen of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. You did that one. You're solo dolo. That was the one missing, right? That's the junior empress. There's the empress. You were in full bloom. Full bloom. Okay. And look, look, look. She ain't playing. Look how to look at the belt. Look at the belt. You've been training. It's given way speed. It's given chastity belt. It's given sacred creatrix. It's truly given divine feminine. Like you have cultivated the energy to manifest this. It is your time to shine. Look, these people who tried to send you off course. Anyway, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Mm, mm, mm. You fought these battles for your whole lineage. I'm not kidding. This is spiritual work. Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups. It's not a joke. With the Wheel of Fortune, like, now you get to have your wish fulfillment. Like, really. Quietly. While the rest of them get to fight it out. Ooh, look, you got the power. I'm not kidding. Look at this. This ain't about gender, baby. You got the power. Woo. Right. See that? There's justice. There's the devil. Okay. There's the Four of Swords. Whatever it was, the turmoil that plagued is the word they're giving me. Your lineage. You did that. They are very proud of you. There's like a tinker tank parade happening in the spirit realm. I don't know if it's your birthday. Happy birthday to all Saggies, or Seafield, the 13th one. You know, the serpent, the guy holding the serpent. I don't mind me. It's still that season technically, but anyway, you did that. You did that. Look, you understood the calling, you accepted the calling, and you did it. You did it the only way, but we'll just say naive, right? But that is complete faith and trust in spirit. You were led and you listened. It's the green shoes. You laid the groundwork. Like you're the renewal. See, look, okay, this is wow. I love it. You see the pavings here? You got reddish orange, you got brown, and then light tan. So it's given barren earth. It's given desolate. It's given famine, drought, right? And here you come, this new soul, this new spirit, if you will, right? And it's you. You carry the renewal. You carry the essence. You carry the life with you, the spark of divinity with you. Okay. So everywhere you step, right? You bring life. You bring balance. You bring harmony. Like if it's too hot in the area, you come in with this cooling energy. If it's too dry, you come in with moisture. It is, oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Look, they ain't see it till you was gone. The hermit go ghost. They never told you these things either, because there's a high priestess, Hierophant, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Wands. They didn't want you to know. They didn't want you getting a big head. They didn't want you getting a big head, but now they want to come with these flowers. Ooh. Good morning to you too. That's amazing. Wow. Now they get to experience the bottom of the wheel. Look at this. They gotta pay their dues. This is not a joke. Okay. They mad. I'm seeing infighting. I'm seeing infighting from the ops, but don't worry about that. Y'all sit and enjoy your victory lap. But we don't gloat, right? Because we don't do that. We better than that. But I am acknowledging so many abundant opportunities. They tried it. They really, really did. They really did. Now they gotta pay the piper. For some, they gotta pay the troll. Hey, I don't know who you are out there, and if you're contemplating if you should marry somebody, I'm seeing no. I don't want to read into it. I saw that come through real crystal clear. You have your pros and cons. If you've been asking, it's a no. It'll be limiting. They not the one for you. Okay. You want all. That person is not emotionally available. They're not, and you know this. Yeah, they look good on paper. They got the money in the bank and all that. But this person is sneaky, conniving, and they will keep secrets from you. If not, step out on you. I'm only confirming what you already know. The life, the house, it ain't worth it. I know it's nice, but it ain't worth it. Okay, it's your choice. This person is planning on proposing. You can feel it. The answer is no. All you're going to miss out on is the Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is a good time to get to moving. Because you deserve happiness. And you want somebody who's healed and evolved and ascended. And, it's going to do it on New Year's, but it ain't my business. Ask yourself a question. Can you see your children in this person? Can you see future children? Because if the answer is no, please let that be your you know what I mean? Okay, I'm moving on. Whew, okay. We got the Two of Pentacles. Ooh. You can do a little with a lot. Ace of Wands. Two of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. You really can. That's for somebody. All right. You make it work. Oh my gosh. Oh no, that's too many. Thank you, Holy Spirit. That's the funny part. Oh, that's why they said that shit. Because you can do a little, like you can do a lot with a little. Two of Pentacles, right? That's, balancing things out, juggling a little bit. You make it work though. You make, you know what I mean? You keep it above board. See how, even though the Pentacles, it's just two, one's not extremely high and extremely low. Yes, there's a little bit of a difference, but you make it look good. Like you creative, like you got that fire. And it's like the more that come at you, the more creative you get. It's like fun to you. People be jelly of the wrong stuff. But I get it because you got that fire. You got that holy fire. Look. Yeah, you got a whole. It's like three to five people, right? And they still can't do what you do. They can't do what you do. You do. I love it. I love it because they want to hate on you so bad, and they do. They do, but they really want to be you. Whew. Oh, they can't. Oh, they would never tell you though. These your bogus ass friends. Some of y'all, some of these is haters, but some of these your friends. And man, they listen. I don't know how they your friends. I don't know how they your friends. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Because they haters. Look at this shit. Look. Devil, magician, king of swords. Look at that. Look. These people that you got in your life, in your little circle, in your community, this could be a coven. They working against you, baby. So for those of you who do what do you call that? There's a specific term, but like I'll just call them covens and shit. But collaborative magic, they working on you. They want to sit you down, baby. They don't want you moving and grooving like this. They want to bring you into a place of imbalance. But the more they try, it's like the more it imbibes. Because again, it's holy fire. It doesn't come from a dark place. They better be lucky that you more in your light than you are in your dark. I just, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, they just better be grateful. But they doing some wickedness. They are. It's just verbal shit talking, but it's still spell work. Some of them really are doing like some stuff. Okay, they are. They're doing some stuff. Yeah, look, but it's mainly look. They want to be you so bad. Look, because you walk into the room and light it up and you not even boastful about it. That's why the Queen of Wands came out like in a block position because you neutral. You don't even really turn it on the way you could turn it on. You don't even throw the shit on the way you could throw it on. You could come out on some real pimp juice shit, but you don't. The hermit is humble. The hermit's like, I want to be comfortable. I don't give a shit about none of that. I don't need your attention. Look, the power speaks for itself. Emperor, Six of Wands, Hermit. Listen, you pull your shit out, right? You are the light in the darkness. So even if you look, you trying to be quiet. You trying to be like low profile, Seven of Swords, tiptoe around. Not even trying. That's why I say no, it's holy fire. Listen, I was just explaining to somebody the other day, when you a thumb, be a thumb, baby. Be a thumb. You not the other four digits. You special. Be special. Look, there's five. Yep, y'all all on the same hand. But look, there's that one. Look how the thumb's sticking out. That one. You can't help it. You can't. Why listen? That's why I said you really do keep a low profile. You not even on that tight time. But you can't hide. This shit just so close. Even your hair shiny. People, they hate so much. Like I said, they better be grateful you don't pull your motherfucking wine out. I'm sorry. That you really about that peace. That you learn the lessons of emotional reactions and what you feed and what you don't. You clear. You understand what it is. You're not slow to it. Like you like to give people the benefit of the doubt. You know people broken inside. You know they lack the connection to the divine. You know they soulless. Huh. Huh. Please. Oh, I thank you. Please. These you make them feel more inferior. I'm sorry, it's not funny, but it is. That's because they can listen. Y'all gotta stop with this, okay? You gotta transmute. You gotta alchemize. Learn the lessons. See Saturn right there, right? Y'all here just jelly belly, jelly belly instead of healing. There is literally nothing to be jealous of or envious of whatsoever. It's silly. It's a spirit. Fool. And that joint be jumping from person to person. You know, that's why you gotta be careful who you share your vessel with. But see, you see people like really on a soul level. You know they imbalanced. You know shit missing. Screws loose. It's all right. You just literally out here being yourself, relaxed, moving about, enjoying life. There is, listen, let me say this. You don't get to be the emperor by chance. This is given like black ops specialists. You know how when they be in like the ghillie suit and they just blend in? Like you be trying to blend in. Mm. They really don't want you to stunt. Oh man, I almost want you to stunt just one time. Just one time. And I feel like it should be on your way out of this environment. Look, you're gonna make a great move real soon. 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Move, look, 4 of Wands. You will be relocating, like new home, new environment, yeah, new contracts. Look, where you want to go. They saying get it right. On your way out, you should just stunt. Like for real, because you knew. Look, Fool, 2 of Cups, and now your vibe attracts your tribe. Now you where you should be. Or your, you know what I mean? Energetically, but soon physically. You don't see an abundance of pentacles out here, right? The only one that showed up, funny enough, besides the Knight, excuse me, is the 5, right? So you know the environment's sick. And that's the other reason why we don't flaunt. We don't, you know, but again, when you a thumb, you a thumb. And so it's only so much. That's why they like, no, start exploring where you want to go. And this is not a limited thing. It's not a limited thing. So you're only as limited as you are. You know what I mean? Like your mind. Ace of Swords. That's God's honest truth. So it don't matter if you want to go to Bel Air, Chicago. It don't matter. It don't matter. Research. Find a place that really is vibing with you. Now, not even advanced, because I don't feel like this is advanced work working with pendulums. I think people, if you're drawn to them, that's your cue to get one. Okay, and anything really can be one. You don't have to specifically um buy something. You could use a crystal on a string. I mean, anything that has your magnetic field to it. Now, I um semi pro tip, okay, because I am by no means semi pro tip. If you find yourself in a crystal shop or something like one of those places and they have a pendulum display, I would open your right palm towards the case. They should be hanging, not laying, okay? And they'll move. Like the one for you, if that's what you're guided to do and not create your own, it's going to move. Every one of my pendulums, but the one that came in the book, it was like vibed to me, literally jumped off the wall towards my hand. And so you'll be guided to the right one, but you can make your own. And I say all of that so you can pull out maps and you can start exploring places. You could do birth chart, astrology, relocation. I would say work with your spirit, but always test the spirit you are working with. You understand me? I only work with the Holy Spirit, although many spirits talk to me. There's a difference, okay? I am, we get educated, but you got to know what's what and know what's not, okay? Okay. Be safe out there. Only open high vibrational doors. And always clean the stuff you get. But that pull is very important. But yeah, because it's time to explore your options. It's time to think big, 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 because you were on a different timeline. And all these weirdo people that you outshine, that I mean, you're a natural born leader, and that shit come with the territory. But you about to get folks that's gonna be ride or die. I'm playing with the music. Oh my god. I'm sorry. It's hard to be serious. Right. Yeah. You about to get the ride or die ones instead of the faux ones. You know what I mean? It's just that simple. Yeah, look. They gon' they gonna see you clear as day. They gonna appreciate them. They gonna appreciate that. I love it. Look, no, see, there's the Ace of Pentacles. Right, right. I feel like on the other side of next year, they listen, Knight of Swords. They want you to big up it too. Don't diminish. Again, we not limited. If you've been able to do a lot with a little, the amount that's coming towards you, that's a big ass pentacle, by the way. Just imagine what you're gonna be able to do with this guap. This long money is what it feels like, because you know debts is paid. And you're going to be able to be your authentic self because you're going to be with a bunch of thumbs. So if you a boss, that's all that means. You're going to have people that's working for you, et cetera, and you're going to be surrounded by like-minded folk. Not these low vibrational, get them. How do we get over? How do we, take it back? No, done with that. Done with that. Yeah, done with that. You paid your dues. Look, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, world. You paid your dues. Now it's time for this good life. This sweet life. So where you want to live? Where do you want to live? Where do you want to go? Do you want to travel? Do you want roots? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? But it's vibes check. Like you gonna be living where the celebrities live is what it looks like. Look, Strength, 3 of Cups. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a wonderful, wonderful community. A lot of faith, a lot of spiritual energy. Wow. Wow, that's beautiful. Yes, look. Queen of Cups, Strength. Yes. Oh, it's some sort of enclave. Oh shit, check you out. Enclave, huh? That sounds like security. I'm so sorry. Y'all know what movie that's from? Huh. Oh my goodness. Oh man. And you know what they're showing me? So if you've noticed little anomalies in your feeds, it'd be like some bougie shit. No, that's spirit. That spirit showing you where you at. They trying to retrain your mind, retrain your brain. Because that elevation, they like, no. You've never heard of the exclusive spa in Utah? No, I haven't. They're like, oh, really? Like they're really trying to show you they like, no. No. Like Aspen. like what? Like, okay, like car service? Yeah, car service. Okay. Like, yo, they like, you deserve peace. Like, you deserve to rest, rejuvenate. Huh. Oh. Oh my gosh. I love it. This energy's coming in fast. 8 of Wands, full 2 of Cups. Because this is what you've been putting out. Right, the law of reciprocity and all that vibration and rhythm and da. So it was bound to come hit you. Like even if you was ducking and moving, the way the universal law works, it has to find you. The same way karma know where you at. She be like, I'm gonna do it gentle. Let her have to get to the cop knock. You don't want that. You don't want that. Oh, look. This is beautiful. Wow. Temperance, 6 of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Child. And you're going to be out of reach. You're gonna be out of reach. There will be no coat hanger-ons. Listen, if you like tuxedos, you about to get the shortened version. No more tails for you. Like non-medicals, like I said, they can't come with you. So just remember that. It's all new. Okay. Judgment. Okay. They will all be on level. Okay. On tier. They inner gonna match they outer just like yours. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Any other messages for the collective? Just new beginnings. Everybody really in their feels right now. This new year coming and they know it. Fuck this snake energy. Oh my God. Anybody else ready to just turn this fucking serpent into a bag, a belt, and some boots? Like what? I'm ready to skin this motherfucker. I'm like, ah. Yo, it's been a hell of a year. Woo, the year of 9. Oh, may we all learn from this, okay? Maybe we got to put a little asterisk next to the year of 9, serpent energy. What was it? Was it a wood serpent? Wait, hold on, because it's one of them things like you want to remember. So all conditions, so you can hit your bunker. Oh. Wood snake, I was right. Huh. No. Jump to the future. When's the next one? Look, this year's energy is like a trial by fire. Don't we know it? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Talk about and like we know. Makes you pause. No Diddy, right? Paul. They got jokes. I cannot help it. Oh Lord have mercy. Ooh, oh yes indeed. Okay. I can't help it. If you was around in 2024, 2023, when I tell you my spirit guys they left him bare. They left him bare. Like everything that came out, it was wild. I don't pick who the topics are. I just listen. So yes. Whew. Maybe I don't think we're gonna see it in our lifetimes, a wood snake anyway, and that's why it didn't come up. The year of the snake will come back around in 12 more years. Of course, that's simple Chinese zodiac math because it's 12-year intervals. That being said, it'll be like the water snake or the metal or something like that. It won't ever in our lifetimes be another wood snake. Once was enough. Oh. Anybody else excited that Neptune is direct? I feel like this morning I tried to order coffee, right? I did. I should have just went to the market and got the beans, but I was feeling fly. So I was like, let me treat myself. And when I tell you the words did not want to come out, and all I could do was apologize to the barista. I said, we gonna get this right. Like we gonna get it right. Only for them to chime and go, yeah, I ain't had my coffee. I said, oh, you're doing better than me. I'm like, I don't normally talk to people before 10 a.m. Like, I normally just, meditate or grind. It's too much. Oh my gosh. Oh. Ooh. Interesting. All right, so for some of y'all, you're hating ass fake love showing family members. They still ain't learned this lesson. There's still a few in the background. They gonna learn though. Okay. I'm seeing deceased matriarch in particular. Oh, uh, they a little PO. They a little PO as some of their descendants. Yeah. Strong Capricorn energy. The death rate world. Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn. Whew. Yeah. Yeah. This is a strong spirit guy for someone. Maternal or matriarchal figure. They're deceased. This they trying to get a message through. Are you ignoring? They could be moving shit in your house, trying to communicate. Oh, interesting. You see them in the or shadows more so. This person's been heavy on your mind. This is why. There's something they want you to know about the ascension process. Huh? Oh, excuse me. No. Well, yes, but there's something else. There. Oh, for somebody, there is something mysterious and or treacherous about their transitioning. Holy shit! I'm sorry. If you had questions about this matriarch's transition, yeah, there is a lack of concern, a lack of apathy from the majority of the family. This person's spirit wants you to know that, yeah, somebody did something they weren't supposed to assist this person in transitioning. It's jailable, by the way. Something that was done when someone's back was turned. So I don't know if you were this person's home health aide. This something was done to also get a house or a home from someone. It's fraudulent. Oh God. There's money here too. You could have been oh, you could have been rather young when this person's transitioned. But I feel like there is something that is about to be unearthed. Ooh. This one choice to whomever did this to this matriarch, there has been like tragedy following. This is a female relative that did this. This Queen of Cups, because anyway, they understand why things are happening to them. They will never say why this tragedy um, is following them in particularly. This is a byproduct of what they did. Yeah, this is affecting their children. There's more calamity coming to this female family member who did something towards y'all family matriarch. I am so sorry. I don't. It came out of nowhere, but they've been trying to get this message through for a while. Is what this is giving me. For some, this could. You could have been told something. This again. This is first energy was a feminine. There's a masculine here as well. Someone directly, will say, lie to you, person I'm reading for, this female family member. You could be masculine yourself. Y'all were close. Yeah, this is family shit, and there's big money involved. You're gonna find this out very soon. There's some information coming towards you that's gonna shine heavy, heavy, heavy light. And this is something they will contest, but it's meant to find you now. You're going to find out there was some switching up, some funny business with paperwork, but there's some sort of investigator. This money has been invested for you. Again, I feel like you were a child when this transition happened. And even though you've made your own way, you're still owed this. And whoever this person is, they a holy roller. You know, church goer, Lord, they be every Sunday that they in the church trying to forgive themselves, repent, because it's blood money and they know it. It's blood money and they know it. Conscience ain't been right. I'm getting the image, little short, stout little thing. I don't think she was like that. Whoever this relative is that had the sticky fingers that did something to assist somebody's, oh, you's a sick woman. It's all right. That wheel is spinning. This will come to light. Little short and stout little thing. Look, they didn't think they was gonna get caught. They really thought they clear got away with it. No. Just wait. This month are gonna get drunk at a family something or another, and their conscience is gonna open up like a fire hydrant. It's just going explain the plan, the plot, the determination, but the guilt is eating this person ass alive. They can't take it. Woo, look. They never listen. They're gonna tell on themselves. It's making them sick. I'm telling you now. Whatever they stole, whatever treachery they was up to. Look, 5 swords plus 2, that's 7. Look, 7 swords twice. Come on now. That look, justice, and look now that Neptune direct. Woo! Wait for it. Crikey. It's gonna be big truth. This shit is just look. It's got to tell the truth and shame the devil. Oh yeah, look. Didn't I tell you the guilt? The guilt, man. Woo, that's blood money. I'm trying, man. All I'm saying is y'all better have y'all cameras rolling. Who's going to be the family or videographer for the night? Because you're going to want this shit for more than posterity. Because she going to be lit. Ooh, it's gonna come tumbling out. Ace of Swords, man, like they can't hold this shit no more. The dams are breaking. The levees are breaking. Woo! Oh my God, it's giving telenovela. Oh Lord, it's time. All the stars are in alignment. They want, listen, she like, take it. Like she want, whatever the pentacle is that the queen is holding, she like, take it. I don't want it anymore. That spirit, them licks. Wow. It's okay. There's more than one person in the family involved in it, but one was the ringleader, and it's all gonna come out. So all I'm saying is, whoever the aspiring photographer is, make sure they rolling. Okay, the videographer, make sure. All right, thank you, Holy Spirit. Look at you being all messy. I love it though. Thank you. It's okay. All right. What other messages do you have for the collective, Holy Spirit? Oh, wait. Is that it? Look. I thought we was going to shift the energies. But somebody going to have a heart-to-heart. Somebody got evidence of somebody's lying. Their betrayal. Yeah. I want you to know it takes a very courageous friend. As I say that shit, look, Page of Swords, King of Wands, and there's the Strength. This isn't easy. As someone who's had to be the bearer of the bad news, it is easier to keep shit to yourself and mind your business than to jeopardize your friendships, than to tell this truth, okay? Somebody, a dear friend, I'm going to say, has evidence of someone's treachery and betrayal, okay? This person waited, by the way. They waited to see if someone was going to do the right thing. But no, that's not what happened there. This masculine energy was banking on your friend, shielding them because they didn't want to hurt you. Let me tell you, if I ever find out that you knew something and you called yourself, oh, and you didn't, y'all can all go. That's how that works. We're adults, right? We're adults. Don't spare my feelings. Tell me the fucking truth. Right? Right. And so she loved her enough. Look at this, Queen of Cups. She loved her enough to tell her the truth. That's all I'm saying. So, bruh, you should be worried. Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely a true friend. A true friend. There was some sort of, I'm going to say holiday mixer. Ooh. Ooh. Let's just say her best friend wasn't at this holiday party with her husband, because the Queen of Pentacles is usually married, but it's given the impression that there could be a child in the mix. Like the woman spotted at this party, she is with child and she's showing. And I do feel like he tried to be all like bold and like, hey, how you doing? And, run interference in the situation. Look, Knight of Swords, like he tried to get ahead of it. But it's out. Look, he ain't wanted to see Two of Swords. Devil. Somebody's lying. Look. 7 of 1. He was like, wait. But she seen her. She absolutely seen her. Wow. Yo, how you gonna offer this woman money? Wow. That's part of the proof she has. I saw one in my cards. This man offered her money to uphold this lie, to uphold this third party situation, to keep it QT. Look, whole story about termination and and you would, in my marriage, like he's tried everything, all sorts of guilt, perpetrating like he's single but a whole ass married man. She rejected it all, but I feel like there's evidence. Page of Swords, like it's some quick communication that went down. He must have been sipping too at the party. Look, Tower. I feel like we touched on this energy. This is giving a little bit of a deja vu. I don't like it, so we're gonna move on from it. So that makes me feel like either this has been avoided, or it's escalating. Like we're getting closer and closer to the time where this office party happens. Okay, like seriously, this is like the third time that particular storyline has popped up in the last 4 months. Yeah. This man cheating, and you know he cheating. He always bag his way back, and he's a master manipulator. Baby girl, baby, listen, you do what you want, okay? And I know you feel like you've invested time, and I see a little page of cups and all of that. That's what lawyers is for, darling. I'm not even kidding. That's what lawyers are for. King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Right. That's why your ass ain't at the office party, huh? Because you home with the children. He keep you at bay. Don't even tell you when the events is happening. Yeah, because he got a whole secondary situation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. But everybody know who you are. Because you the woman married to the big buck, the big guru. And yeah, but he over here, like, risking it all. Oh, I don't want to stress you out. I don't want to worry you. Man, that's some fraggle-knackle BS. Yeah. He just don't want you peeping what he doing, that he two-timing, he don't want you to see that he got his office boo. Please tell me this is better than a secretary. And no disrespect to any secretary, but I get really tired of these cliches, okay? Hey, can I make a suggestion? Anybody contemplating getting married, y'all should get married in the Carolinas. Do you know why? Because the Carolinas have laws on the books that are highly enforceable when it comes to adultery. And so if somebody willfully interferes in your marriage, you can sue their asses legally. So it would be worth a destination wedding just to insulate yourself from a thirsty person who looking at your relationship as the ideal relationship. You go on over there if you want to. I hope you can afford it. Yeah, peep the game. You make you think twice about trying to butter up to somebody else's biscuit. Okay, just saying. Just other ways of insulating yourselves, to a happier marital relationship. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's go. Okay. Ace of Cups. Ten of Swords. King of Swords. All things considered, someone's in a really good place. You've already gone through the Ten of Swords. You're at a point where you're intellectualizing all the backstabbing, betrayal, heartbreaks, all of those things, all the various phases of life. You're in the King of Swords energy. You've reached some form of enlightenment, self-awareness, to thy own self be true, right? And so you feel quite fortunate, Ace of Cups. Like it's big picture. Got the sun over your head, you know what I mean? Like, just a lot of things that were beyond your control with that Uranian energy in the background there, right? That's the one where it's on its side, right? Where the rings are sideways. Hold on. Y'all know my need to know shit correctly. And if you don't, welcome. Yes, Uranus. See? I was right. Just gotta trust my knowing. Right. Right. Because it's like all of a sudden, right? Inner individuality and uniqueness, right? All of those trials and tribulations help shape you to the unique, talented person that you are today. Like, it's your journey and it's been wonderful. Maybe not always fantastic, but where you sit now, the enlightenment, the reflection, it's been great. Look, intuitive and creative, expressed as an inspiration or rebellion, right? Both. Breakthrough of society structures to become independent and original, right? Like from lesson to full-fledged blessing. I love it. Big picture. So this feels like someone in their reflection is accepting and recognizing all the unique attributes of themselves, all the things that's in their cup, right? That pours forth. It just it co-signs it is all. Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. See what I mean? Like you did it your way on some Frank Sinatra type shit, like, and you look good doing it. That's what I'm saying. Natural born leader. Like there's a lot of wisdom here. Like there's a mental age here with the King of Swords, and there could be more of a physical age. So some of you guys, you could be barely 30, but wise beyond your years. You could be into your 40s, but look, bitch, you still look like a 20. It don't matter. Either way, this isn't about vanity, right? It's the courage of your actions. It's the confidence in yourself, right? I can do this, I can do that, I'm capable, blah, 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 blah. Whenever you need to do affirmations, all you really need to do is reflect on where you started to where you are. You know? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And it's so funny because like there's a little buck in the background of the Ten of Swords, and every year they lose their antlers, right? And every year they grow back. And it's all covered in velvet. Ooh, it's so soft and it's growing, it's growing, it's growing. Right. And then here comes the uncomfortable part. Get the velvet off. It's time to harden up, toughen up. That's what's happening. And so going with the transitions, going with the season, but also reflecting on the growth. Each year the buck is capable of regrowing those horns. They get more points. The antlers get bigger. You know, then all of a sudden they become the head buck in charge. You know, and then they get to challenge somebody for their position. It's just the circle of life. But I love that you're in this reflection. The King of Swords, this is just like, yo, this is dope. Like, I like who the fuck I am. This is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like, you know your own energy. You're free. There's such a sense of freedom here. King of Swords, Queen of Wands. I could do what the fuck I want to do. Big time. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. I can manifest what I want. I can go where I want. Listen, I can blaze a new trail. This is beautiful energy. This is a type of self-assuredness that does not come lightly. It just doesn't. You know, as they say, to whom much is given, much is required. Lessons and blessings. Because look, you got it's so funny. This is about you though. This is not about outside anything. This is about you. Ace of Wands, dead center, right? You and the divine, Ace of Cups, right? It's you. You and the divine, right? Working out this thing called life. You have 8, 9, 10, right? 10 wands, right? You got 10 swords here, plus the king, that's 11. That's giving justice, right? That's that ebb and flow. That's you working with the divine, right? Okay. Then you got the 9 of cups plus this ace. Again, 10. So in essence, we have 10, 10, 10 out here, but it's all about you, your walk, your journey, your capacity to soar, whether you're going to be prey or predator. I'm just saying. Just saying. Oh, the metamorphosis. All the many stages of chrysalis that you've had to go through. The pupate. To evolve, to grow, to be in the energy of your greatest potential. But not just being it, living it, doing, bold, confident. But it comes down to belief in self. Unfortunately, this is a trial by fire. But what you worried about? Remember from the Golden Child when he was like, be as pure as the water, and he had to walk through the fucking plum pot fields. Listen, then anyway, shut up. That's too much information. And then he said, I just got to drink that bitch. And then the fire went out. Exactly. I know that might have went over some of y'all heads, but I think the majority of people got it. You understand. Like the fire can't burn you if you are the fire, if you are the water. Like Bruce Lee said, you must be the water. That's my nigga. And I can say that because he was a mutt, and we claim our own. We do. Like, come on over. I was like, I ain't never met a person more mixed than me. I think Bruce Lee took it though. I think he did. Asian genes are strong. Don't mind me. I've been having a lot of anthropology conversations lately. Oh, now look, now you on this type time where it's like, it's cool. You done meditated, reflected, you done flipped the script. You done healed. Now you ready. You looking at the three swords like, okay, so what new experiences? Like, you done been through so much. You done been through so much. You like, what else can we heal? Like, somebody has taken the energy of Chiron and the wounded warrior and said, you know what? I own my emotions. I own my trauma. I own my drama. I'm here to fix it. And you got at it. And now it's like, I've never seen this sort of energy where someone is rushing towards these emotional experiences, like beyond numb. Like, you've gone through so much healing and so much transformation that the quest is just that much stronger. Like, the drive is there. Like, you want these deep emotional experiences. Like, you're no longer afraid of the pain. Now, like, pain is the like, it's a purifier, if you will, because you get to heal from it. You get to expand in your consciousness and your capacity to love and to forgive. You really get to be in this Christos energy, Christ conscious, hangman temperance. See what I mean? Whew. It's deep. Look. You are literally going through the death and rebirth process. It's like, in one vessel, so many lives lived. You understand the assignment. You take the pain, the hurt, the chaos, and you transmute it and you create something beautiful with it. I'm talking to like a living philosopher's stone. It's beautiful. It's epic. Woo! Chills. Yeah. This is dope. This is so dope. It's just so dope. So dope. I got the power, y'all. It's getting kind of heavy. Wow. Like, somebody said, yeah, I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and what? I don't fear nothing. Like, I don't fear nothing. You don't have to. You already know what you're capable of doing. So you walk in life with literally your heart in your hand, the cup. But you also know the cup is anyway, I don't want to get into the grail. It's not just the womb energy. Anyway, there's an as above, so below, and all of that. Okay. And so even in the physical body, there's above and below. Okay. There's more than one way to create. Okay. You can create with your body, but you create with your mind. We started as a thought, an idea, a concept. We were birthed from nothing. We were created from literal nothing. Like, there's a greater being, source energy. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this realm, this dimension. And so you create with the mind, the mind's eye. You see it internally before you see it externally. That's the other grail. That's the other creative force within man and womankind. Okay. And so when I say you walk about with your heart in your hand, the chalice in your hand, it is the being open to new experiences, because it helps you to create. There's a flow from what you see in the mind's eye into the vortex, into the auric field of the body. And so if you dream about wanting a child and you dream about wanting a family and all of these things, they become real. You are putting yourself in the energetic alignment, no matter how long it takes. That's what it is. And so you create in the mind before you create in the body. And because like we see like an inverse, and so when you see in the mind's eye, it of course is reflected into the reality. Okay. 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 I'm so excited. Neptune's red. Dude. Yo, I have been, I don't know. There's a lot of channelers out there who've been just like, this time of year, I feel like we should just take a hiatus. I'm not even joking. Like, it'd be so rough with the what do you call those? The generational planets when they go through retrogrades. It does. It really fucking does. But you know, I'm not really from here. I'm just visiting. Like, and so they all have their influences, especially when you tap into the collective energy. If we're reading in theory and the intention is to read for the billions on the planet, right? And energy don't die. So what are we really tapping into, right? Energy is transmuted, takes different forms, right? And so it influences. It influences. I rebuke you, low vibrational spirit. I really do. I seen your little ass. Archangel Michael, where you at? Grab that motherfucker. Like, drag his ass back to hell where he belongs. Close any door that opened to allow that in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, he really did. He tried it real quick. I got time for you. You know, I had an epiphany the other day. I was like, I talk so much shit about the winter, but I get the best sleep. Oh my gosh. Oh, feels so good. All right, what other messages do you have? Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna pull some more, but I just want to look at something real quick. Right. Ooh. Perfect. Things are gonna start taking off. Things that might have been stuck and or stagnant. You know, things that have been a little murky, a little uncertain. Now you're going to see progress. Now you're going to feel like any obstacle that was there, you're going to leapfrog over. You know, if there was any energy of worry, fear, you know, doubt, if you will, especially in the work arena, because things were a little murky, moon energy, you know, you couldn't quite put your finger on it, clean the swords, you're like, but something's going on. Just know that we have cleared major transits. Hate to be redundant, but it's coming out. And so now there's at least 3 irons that you've had in the fire. So like they're going to see tangible results. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. For some of you, you're about to go from a period where your work was being suppressed out of fear, really. So for those of you who do like a spiritual work, whatever that is, whether you just read people, you got that clair, you got one of the clairs, okay? Some of you are doing things online and your messages were very direct, very this I'm in this category too. You know, a little with love, but harsh. You know what I mean? That tough love. You're about to see the releasing of that fear, if you will. Whatever shield, whatever illusionary methods were being engaged to obstruct and obscure, out the way. You're you're finding your footing. You're finding your flow, like your people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Because whatever they were trying to do to suppress you, to make you submit, is really what I'm getting. That didn't work. And so for those of you who were like putting over like overdrive and to try to get some traction, you're about to get the traction that you've been working so diligently towards. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. From rejected to praised, and people and those people who have been like, we'll just say copycatting, stealing, being unauthentic, they're about to be rejected. Like any fear-based programming, people are moving away from. People are seeking the truth in a way that they didn't think they would. Like they want soul food. More and more people are coming online looking for like high vibration, positive direction, things like that. It's like global momentum. And so here we are. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. No, yeah, Ace of Swords. No more stuck in stagnant energy. No more Decepticons being like released on the planet. Yeah, definitely in alignment with your soul tribe. I love it. I really do, because it's been a long time coming. Like, it's going to be more than you thought it would be. However, that applies to you. And this makes me feel like it's on the other side of the new year. Now, mind you, the year of the snake ends in February, okay? And we go into the year of the horse. And so I do feel very much like, again, this energy came out maybe a month ago. Like, it's rapid. And so expect progress, immediate progress. This is not January 1st energy. This is like February 9th or 17th. Oh, I think it's the 17th, Chinese New Year. Right. The doors are slowly opening for you. Because it's look, Seven of Pentacles, like you be like, I'm waiting. When this shit gonna bear fruit? I've been watering this tree. I've been tending this garden. I've been keeping the little rodents and the pests away. Like what? What? Hey, like no changes. You can't see them yet, but the changes, they are happening. These devils, these low vibrational influencers. I don't know why they wanted me to say it like that. Yo, why they get on my nerves. They're being exposed. And once they're exposed, people will start pulling back. And people are already starting to question the value of their time, their energy, even their screen time. Like, I don't want that. Right. Don't really align with me. Right, look at that. Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Things are very much coming into balance. I love this. I love this. I love this. Because the double sixes is soulmate energy. It's soulmate energy, not necessarily romantic, but it can be. But that's not what I'm feeling here. This is more like, hey, we all made it across this threshold together. Get in here. Come join the party. Like, come on. Like, it's that energy. Right. And all these people who have, been lying and stealing and, you know what I mean, keeping you from getting to where you need to. Because look, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and they came out 7, 6, 5. And so there's a countdown, like I said, and y'all on borrowed time. You better live it up. You on borrowed time. Yeah, y'all. They play too. Oh my God. Why? Yeah. Look. Nine of Wands, two of, yeah, you better, TikTok, TikTok, like this. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's time. You gotta pay. Yep, yep, yep. Now they gotta reset, start over, figure it out. These people are lukewarm is also what I was getting with that Two of Pentacles. It's like offer you a high vibrational seed, and then I'm gonna bombard you with toxic energy. A little high vibrational seed, bombard you with toxic energy. It's weird. It's too imbalanced. So it's a whole community. Look, they're done. They are, because they've been leading people astray. And the fact that people are now more than ever like boycotting institutions, companies, influencers. If they don't like how you move, you're done. Like they will legit boycott you, which is wonderful. People are finally utilizing their voices, their power, their collective buying power. Like go. Like I've been advocating for this for so long. Like they finally heeded the warnings and like the wake up call. Like yo, it's your choice. It's your choice. What you want to do, where you want to go, how you want to move. Like you give energy. What you give your energy to is what you give power to. And so you can give it or you can take it away. Look. And so people are moving very differently. And so they want their role models, especially those people who have access to their children and platforms where it's accessible and all of these things. Things are about to be much more in alignment. I'm going to use the word wholesome because I feel like everybody pretty much sick and tired of just the do what you want situation. Whew. Yeah, look at that. There's the world. Six of Swords. It's time to move on to calmer waters. Let things chill out. Let's start again on the good foot. Really. This is that era where I had picked up on maybe 2 years back, 3 years back, about this return to wholesomeness, if you will. Six of Cups, Hermit, Chariot, Ten of Cups. Right. Emperor. Because, we were actually doing pretty good. We were doing pretty good before we just, entertaining stupid. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, Five of Wands, King of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Strength, Ten of Pentacles, right? Like I said, the collective buying power. It's not just your money, it's your time, it's your attention. It's the power of an upload. It's the power of share this video. It's the power of, oh, I agree with that. It's the real-time pushback. It's using the propaganda machine and arm against the people who gave you the propaganda machine and arm. It's like, oh, I became a technician too. Right. It's that. Strength and unity, man. It really is. It really, really is. And look, and it's going to build momentum, right? I am so excited for the year of the horse. I cannot. Like, I could feel the pony energy. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Don't talk about him. I hope Genuine okay. I really do, because they just gave me a flash of him being real stiff on stage. Oh my God, I'm sorry. No, really. I hope he's okay. Look, Ace of Swords, Six of Wands. He's the actual person, right? Or maybe it's just the genuineness. I don't know. Like, where did that come from? Is he okay? He might get a redo. He might get some fresh love in the year of the horse. I ain't mad at him. Oh my God. He might get caught up in a scandal. I hope he don't. Oh Lord, I want out of that. Please don't talk about him. Don't ruin every fucking band. God. Every band. Thank you. I can't even listen to music no more. I rebuke the devil and all his minions. Mm, mm. Okay, so somebody out there, are you considering throwing like a masquerade party for Mardi Gras at your home? Don't do that. Please don't do that. Mm-mm. Don't do that. Mm-mm. I don't know what's that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Child. No. No. Don't do it. Bad shit gonna happen. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Pivot. 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 Because you gonna let all the wrong spirits in your house. I don't know who that's for, but don't do it. Child. Anyway, anyway, I'm gonna do one more round and I get up off here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Okay, Holy Spirit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She is very dangerous when she comes out. And anything else. Oh my God. Y'all need to leave somebody alone. I don't know who the Queen of Swords is in your life, but she not fully in her reverse. But you about to bring out the sharpest sword. Woo! And it's gonna be the truth. And she gonna do it. Mm. You don't know how much information this woman got on you. Or man, it don't matter. But you know. Somebody been sparing you out of love because people forget that Libra is ruled by Venus. Not so comfortable over there, but somebody been sitting on shit, you know, just been like, okay, it's about to get ugly. Holy shit. Look, see, people know shit about what's going on in your house without ever crossing your threshold. That's what that's giving. Mm. Please leave this person alone because they know secrets about your marriage. Please. Look, she trying to play nice with y'all with her. Look what's on the bottom. Oh, please leave them alone. Oh, don't poke the bear. Oh, don't poke the bear. Oh my God, y'all, don't poke the bear. Oh, they know what's going on in your house. Look, know about that. Mm. Oh. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, there's this energy of openness by curiosity in this marriage. It ain't my business. These people could very much be swingers. But I feel like it's a little deeper than just swingers. Um, we really about to do this? Yes, we know about the rituals in y'all basement, the little black, the sex magic y'all be doing, trying to conjure up new opportunities, this, that, and third. We know that you be sharing your wife and shit like that to open up these gateways and these portals and shit. You be sharing this bra with other men. Mm-hmm. Sanctity and marriage, my ass. Ugh. Somebody, they're afraid to let you in their house. Somebody is afraid to let you in their home because they know you're gonna peep all this shit. This couple, right? Whoever you are, collective, somehow they were trying to pull on your energy, right? Doing this little weird activity, and they're a little disappointed they weren't actually able to tap in and utilize your essence to as a sacrifice, if you will, in their sexual magics. Like they were trying to open a portal on you, you know, rubbing their sticks and shit together. No, really, look. Queen of Wands, Fool, Magician, right? But you're stronger than them. Like your spiritual ranking, as they say, is higher than theirs. And maybe at a time they were able to do this to you, maybe before you went through your ascension, enlightenment, whatever you want to call it. But you single-handedly fighting off a bunch of people. I just want you to know that. I don't know how they're connected to you. This could be just associates. For some of you, this could even be family members, people you were in the same house with growing up. They could have even sent someone towards you. It's weird. There's a lot of weird shit here. Like they were trying to trick you by having someone show you a bunch of attention and, trying to make you feel all beautiful and confident and all of these things. Trying to bypass your discernment in this high vibrational form. Right. But that didn't happen like that. So they could siphon, like backflow, backlog energy to themselves. Right. But you peeped. Oh yeah, you peeped. Maybe you don't want to, maybe it's not that they don't want to let you in their house. Maybe you just don't want to. But I feel like that's metaphorical. Like your vessel, your house, your temple, like you did not let this energy take root. Like the door, the portal wasn't able to be engaged, if you will. So they definitely weren't able to, pry it open and hang about. Okay. Yowza. Child, look. When I tell you spiritual gang stalkers, look, you're trying to irritate their demons. These people were looking you up, trying to get more info. Look, because in spirit, they can see your aura, right? You're some sort of idol, blah, 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 blah. But these people are spiritual haters, but they also look for people. What's that? Part 2 to The Shining. No, not Strange. Dr. Sleep. This is very much given Dr. Sleep, where someone, surfs the astral plane looking for people, energies to latch on to. Right. They were hoping to, poke at some wounds and shit. You were supposed to be confused because somebody was showing you all this attention, but you know who the fuck you are. You know you a boss B, da 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 da. You don't need nobody blowing smoke up your ass. You know these people was watching, studying, creeping, and like I said, they were not able to open this. Like you were like, nope. They weren't able to get anywhere with you. All they did was trigger your danger, Will Robinson, and you went to... Right. Thank you, people, cleaning up outside. Oh my God. I was just complaining to the universe. I'm like, damn, they said they wasn't doing no more street cleaning till the spring. And now they outside cleaning. I'm just so excited. Right. Now these people want to come back to you. Okay. So be careful. Hoping they could do it again. You always gonna see through the bullshit. They don't even know how nasty you can really get, by the way. Like you speak the truth, and your truth is very cutting. Okay, you're not being mean, you're not being vindictive or none of that. But you can be shrewd if you really want it to be. If this thing was fully like this, I wouldn't be saying that. But the fact that there's still some chill left in you, I don't think people appreciate that. They might want to just go, you know what? No, I'm going to leave them alone. I'm just going to leave them alone. Because there's still a little chill. Somebody's in legal trouble, by the way. I even feel like somebody tried to lie you up. put you in legal trouble, but it didn't work. Like you rejected whatever this notion was. There was some weird communication about opportunity that, and you, you had a feeling it's like, why am I being included in this? Look, you're gonna run into many, many different types of spiritual haters on your ascension. You know what I mean? The higher you climb, right, into this boss bee empress energy, the more these energies will be just like, take me with you. Like right. You know, they're gonna be stuck on stupid. You always gonna have these sort of groupie ass energies, right? But they ain't nothing but wolves in sheep clothing, you know. They always gonna be mad because you don't care. It comes with the territory. And it's like they're always going to be mad. Because they think you new to this instead of true to this. Look, your cutoff game is serious. Look, moves in silence, unfazed, and they be like, I thought I was gonna come up. No, you're left with exactly what you started with. Who the fuck you think you hustling? Mm-hmm. These are, people who hustle energy via physical intimacy. I already remember I said that. These people engage in unnatural sexual practices to establish these spiritual contracts unbeknownst to you. But you know how to cut them? Look, unbeknownst to you, because they think you slow, you don't know what they doing. But here's the thing, somebody's telepathic, because the more somebody think, plot, plan, the scheme, the more you be like, child, please. You're supposed to be listening. Why are you worried about what's on the board? You're missing the point. Wow. Somebody needs a timeout. Did you get the attention you wanted? Because it seems like that's all you want. I guess you didn't have good home training. You ain't get the whole good attention, bad attention, that shit, huh? Okay. Maybe you should sit down and think about that. Anyway, the more they're thinking about you, the more you're tapped in to what they're doing. It's like when people talk about you and your ears start burning and shit. You're like, damn, there's a whole fight. My left ear, my right ear, all this shit. You're always made aware. Meanwhile, look, you said no to these people. You can't have my body, can't have my energy, can't have none of that. Because you know what it's about, marrying for money. So if you cut them off, right, you don't feed their ego, you don't feed their body, they nothing. There's no energy to give. There's no energy for them to receive. Look, you be leaving all sorts of impacts on people. Look at that shit. They just can't get over it. Oh, too funny. Yeah, so you learn. You don't let people in your house. AKA your temple, your body. Because they spiritually bankrupt. Ain't nothing worse than a dud of a seed in fertile soil. Waiting on something to grow, just wasting precious time in the growing season. Woo! This is crazy because it really is given like it's given familial and everything. What did they learn here? the more they tried to force things, right? The more they tried to do this weird shit here, the more it kind of propelled you forward. Like, seriously, it just made you more determined to leave those people in the past, to disconnect from them, to focus more on your own journey, your own ascension, the things that you wanted to accomplish. It left space for karma to catch up with them because they kept trying to force things onto you over and over again. That's crazy. I think they really are in trouble with the law, because I'm getting like they moved in on this person. Yeah. Somebody, whoever, one of these people worked for the federal government in some capacity. They did. That's how they ass got caught up. If somebody was trying to set you up, not just spiritual work, I'm getting that, but this actually feels something very 3D in this realm. Like somebody tried to offer you up and it backfired. Because this moving card is like a tower card to me. It's just the way the box is. The best thing you could have did was leave this person in the dust. Ooh. Can I say about it like the nick of time? Because whatever they tried to stack on you, there was nothing there. When they looked into it, wow. Like they really tried to force a narrative like you were into something, doing something. I don't want to dig too deep into that. But it was shallow. You must have like disconnected. I don't even think you said anything. Hmm. Ooh. Let's just say you really avoided a setup. Like a super duper setup. Yeah. Your ass was going to be on a boat on the other side of the world somewhere via a shipping container if you catch my drift. So be grateful. Ooh. That you didn't give up more information than what you did for whoever that applies to. Yeah. This person was going to use you as a level up. From fake flexing to truly flexing. Oh, man. Alright, I said I'm done. Let me just see. Any other messages, Holy Spirit? One more. Get outside and explore. Like, really. Time to have a good time. Lighten up. You know? There's more to life for someone than just your family and your partner. Because I'm looking at Cancerian energy and Gemini energy. Right. And so there's so much more to explore, to learn, to go after, to enjoy, to pursue. There's just a lot. Mm-hmm. Stop thinking about what you don't have. because honestly, that's so limiting. It's a lie you tell yourself, because like Five of Pentacles is scarcity energy. I need more money, and no, no, no. Actually, only you don't. You need an adventurous spirit. You can find yourself into some magnificent experiences just by going in a different direction. You know, opening a shop door that you wouldn't normally go into, having lunch at a place that you've been wanting to try, or just, for me, it's that voice in your head that's like, no, go that way. I love listening to that, because when you do, great shit happens. Yeah. Like, but I also say don't be reckless with your health, okay? I see that over here too. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Because I feel like somebody might have a date coming up too. Don't be reckless. Don't be stupid. hmm Oh yeah, the divine is trying to lead you someplace. Oh, oh my gosh. Listen, I get it. I get it. You've been fooled before. I get it. You've been tricked. You've been lied to. Welcome to the planet Earth. Right. You've got one more like big burst in you. Don't waste it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like spirit is trying to lead you. You're about to run into a soulmate for somebody, and it's like, as much as you want it, boy, you still ain't really let go of the past. This is where I would say maybe some therapy. Like, I would say for whoever that's for, couples counseling can be achieved on your own, because a couples therapist helps you to explore relationship dynamics. So, you know. Right, to help you kind of work through the lessons so you can slowly open yourself back up to love, relationships, romance, the whole shebang. So you can, like, not cautiously, but just the mere idea of extending yourself. I get it. You've been hurt. I get that. And I'm not trying to say who hasn't been, like, but this is a masculine energy who has been in a state of rest and recuperation for quite some time, and you really haven't spoken to anyone about what it is you went through. Like, some people might have known, like, okay, they left. Okay, they might know that this person stepped out on you, but there are things that were there prior to the relationship dissolving that was already like troubling you from previous relationships, previous heartbreaks, that kind of compounded with this one ending. Right. hmm Right. And they don't want you to miss out on opportunity. Four of Cups in the reverse. And so they're just resting on your laurels and being in this low vibrational depressed space. They want you to get out and explore. They want you to have some fun. The one thing about the court jester is that they're usually the smartest person in the room. They may not look like all the wisdom in which they truly possess, because their job is to be lighthearted. Their job is to entertain, right? To we'll say bring order to the court, the king's court, right? We got the King of Cups right there. And so you need a little lightheartedness, okay? A little quote unquote quote gaiety, if you will. Look up the word, okay? Look, there's the King of Pentacles. There's the King of Swords. See? Definitely talking to a masculine energy. Right. We see the Page of Wands. So the fiery, passionate energy of the King of Wands is what you need to step into for someone. Because the other three kings are here represented. Why so serious? Yes, I get it. But I feel like you're going to run into like the best relationship of your life. But what are you going to do when you get to that path? Are you going to embrace it, or are you going to reject it because you're still too cautious when it comes to opening yourself back up to love and relationships? You're afraid, Moon, because how the last one ended, world cycle. And I feel like you've been single, Nine of Pentacles, navigating the world on your own. But the universe is telling you right now, right? You're going to run into your spouse shortly. Four of Wands, Lovers, Ace of Pentacles. There's the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Swords. And so there's kind of this thing like they want you to get your emotional health in order. Find someone to talk to. A straight shooter, if you will. Because the moment you go back out on the dating scene, you're going to get in your head again. And they don't want that. And you need someone to bounce ideas off of. And you need to figure out a healthy way to express certain things that you've already endured without arming the enemy, if you will, you know, because we deal in spiritual work. As I say, arming the enemy. And so we all have things that we need to work on. We all have low vibrational toxic traits that we must work on, right? And so they're giving you an opportunity before you meet this person to get a head start on it. Because I feel like communication was one of the reasons that this relationship that you had in the past really broke down. Too much arguing, not enough conflict resolution. Right. This masculine, right? You shut down. You're very cerebral. You're a chronic overthinker. You have a lot to offer. You really would make a great husband for someone, but you need to work on your communication skills beyond the attraction wooing phase, because you tend to go after what you desire opposed to what is truly beneficial to you. And so the person coming in will look apart, right? She'll be very attractive to you. You'll be very drawn to this feminine energy. But this is a Queen of Pentacles. This is someone you will build with. You will go the distance with. This is the soulmate you've been calling in, but you must do the work, because they're not going to stick around for unhealed energies. They're not. If it's just surface level, they're going to see that you're moving from a place of pride and ego, and that you're just looking for some attention up, you know, and that you're still in this heartbroken space. And this person, the divine, has brought towards you, it will start out as friendship, Page of Pentacles. This person will walk away from you because you're not healed. You're still carrying too much emotional baggage. Ace of Swords, okay? So, do the inner work, okay? I hope these messages have helped you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for tuning in. Hit that like, if you will. Subscribe if we vibe. And we will do this again when Spirit tells me to. Bye.